So you're here to talk about your relationship today?
Yeah, it's not something easy to talk about because it's a relationship I've had for a long time, and at different points in my life it's meant different things to me. I'm tired of it being this roller coaster, and not just today but every day I want to put it to rest. There's still going to be a roller coaster of life. Like the relationships are not always going to be easy. I wanted to make a change starting. I mean, it's been happening, but like starting today for real.
Can you tell me what started these trust issues?
So I've gone through some things in life that didn't make any sense. Got put in different places that I didn't want to be in. I don't really understand how I got there. There were so many times that I felt like I thought I could get it together and put all the pieces in the right spot, but I was just lost. I thought I was doing everything right. Life was good, but I put my trust and my values in the right spot. I'm living in a way that I thought I was supposed to be living. It all got messed up, and I don't understand why it got messed up. I'm at a point now, and the reason that I want this relationship to change is because I've always had these weird spurts of this hollow commitment in all of my relationships where I've been like kind of half in, always kind of got halfway out. I guess I'm still upset because I was at a point where I thought everything was going okay, and then I broke my arm and everything changed. And I felt like everything changed for the bad. And I've been trying to find the good, and I can say that I still haven't found it. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to be going in, and that makes me lose more trust. Because it's like if I'm asking and I'm hoping and I'm trying to take the right steps towards the next thing, but he still isn't helping me, then what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to trust even more whenever I'm not getting an answer and I feel like I'm just going in the not good direction? I mean, I guess the trust breakdown really started whenever I was a kid. You know, my parents got a divorce, which it happens, and it's okay, but it's the first sign of like, why is my life getting difficult for these reasons? And I've had several other instances through life that it's made me wonder, like, well, why? Well, why am I going through this? And then in the back of my mind, I think, well, maybe I'm getting prepared for something, right? And as a kid growing up, I'm like, okay, you know, we're going through all this stuff. I'm this like talkative kid who had a lot of ambition, a lot of dreams in life. And whenever I turned like 18, I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. I got this. We're gonna do all of these cool things. And then a couple years later, I make my green book. I'm like, look, these are all the things I have in my life that I want to do. Let's start doing them. And I thought at 18 that by like 22 or 23, I will have become this person that is really, you know, awesome to be around. I don't know, just farther than where I'm at. Because now I'm 26, and that's another thing that causes my mistrust, is that I felt like he told me a long time ago that he had something for me. And now I'm sitting here at 26, and I'm like, well, where's it at? Is that still something that's gonna happen for me? Is there still something out there for me? Or was I just wrong? I'm sitting here right now because I want to remember this point in time where I went from some trust, but all the things that are within my control and stuff, I'm just gonna do it on my own. I'm just gonna kind of leave him out of that, because I've had a lot of things that have went not the way that I wanted to. Not at all. I didn't want to get kicked out of Pensacola Christian College. I didn't want to break my arm. I didn't want to have several failed relationships. I didn't want to be at the point I'm at now. I didn't want to hit the bottom. And I'm not saying that I'm at the bottom. I could definitely get a lot lower, but I'm ready to fix this. I'm ready to fix this relationship problem I've been having.
Last question. Why do you want all of this to change?
I need all of it to change. I've been going through all of this at my speed, the way I want to. And even though I think that in this relationship that I have, that I had it in, you know, our best interests, that's not how this relationship works. It's not what we want. I'm never gonna see the fulfilled life unless I do. I hadn't been to church in a long time, and I finally went. It's been a couple of months. I've been been preparing myself, been listening to a lot of messages online. I've been really diving into my relationship, and something clicked. Something clicked, but it didn't click for me all at once. Sitting there, and this isn't just some kind of motivation that has hit me. This has been weeks on my heart now that I've been seeking, I've been praying, I've been trying to get this relationship back in order. And I still have a lot of problems. I do. I have a lot that I still haven't given up. And it hit me on Sunday. At the end of all of this, I got something extra. As we're singing the last song, and I'm just standing there by myself, I didn't go with anybody on Sunday, I felt like I got a word. And it wasn't something I didn't know. It wasn't some kind of revelation or anything like that. But in that moment, emotionally, I felt that God told me that, hey, all that stuff that you're dealing with, all of those things that will not sustain you and never will, I'm here to tell you that I will sustain you, that I can be your freedom. If you come and get on my side completely, then it's over, in a good way. It had been a long time since I had cried. Like, it was weird. I was sitting there, and whenever I felt that word, I literally, like not like a cry where I can't breathe, but just like some tears. Just in that moment, I felt the love that I haven't felt in a long time, because I hadn't been seeking like that in a long time. And even now, sitting here 2 days later, I haven't had the best 2 days. But today represents something important. A Green Book item that isn't as exciting as all of the other ones, but it's been on there for a long time. To get my relationship with God back in order where it should be. It's not going to be easy, but He already told me that it's worth it. It's weird putting a date to this because it's been a lifetime of preparation. Number 132, written a long time ago. Today, 11/14/23, is the day that I shared with you how and why this is important to me, and why we're going to keep moving forward because of it. I know this was kind of a sad video, but I promise there's happiness in it. What I realized and why I've done this and why I'm going to continue to do this, not as some kind of normal commitment. I'm not on some kind of weird Jesus high that you get from church camp. Once I found out that there's freedom, that was it. Once I found out that it wasn't this linear relationship, and that it went deeper, and all this insight I've been receiving from really good pastors from all around the world that I've been listening to, once I found that there was freedom, that's how I knew that this is the life that I wanted.